So when the Rahu comes into the ninth house is the house of your dharma, your karma. I'm sorry, not karma. Karma is 10th house. Ninth house is the house of your dharma, law of your religion. What kind of religion do you follow? The law of that religion reflects into this house. It's the house of your long journeys. It is the house of your gurus. It's the house of your good luck. Okay. So Rahu here sometimes make the people confused about their religion. The person get confused that am I into a right religion or I'm just following just a nonsense. So it creates an illusionary thing in the mind of the person that, hey, am I following a right law? Okay. And this house, if the lord of this house is stronger, then the person's belief in that religion will be also stronger. Okay. And if Rahu is there, it's going to expand that belief. Okay. And the person will have longer journeys, long journeys for the satisfaction of the law of the religion, whatever he wants to follow. 10th house is the house of your profession. When the Rahu goes there, it's going to boost up your profession. But the side effect is that you might be keep changing the jobs, keep changing the businesses every time frequently, until you get the right direction. I'll tell you about that, how you will get the right direction. So Rahu here usually gives the big growth in the career. You will find this kind of placements in the politicians' horoscopes or big entrepreneurs, especially the politicians. They have the Rahu here, most of them, and the Rahu here has become boom. When the Dasha comes, it just expands like a bomb. And this house being the house of profession, politics, it expands, and the person become a good politician. When the Rahu goes here, 11th house, it expands your gains. Okay, materialistically it expands your gains, but you might lose on the side of your elder siblings. You might lose on the side of the maintaining the contacts with the higher and influential people. Your relationship might suffer on that side. Again, same thing I repeat, if it is a good placed, it is good. If it is a bad placed, then you might lose the materialistic things also. If the lord of this house is weak, then it's not gonna help. The person will lose in this house. He will lose the gains. That's why the second house will be affected too, because if you don't have gains, you don't have good income, then you are not able to maintain a good bank balance, big assets. So when this house is broken or bad, then second house also suffers. It's simple common sense. 12th house. 12th house is a house of expenses. It is a house of your spirituality, your inner spirituality. Okay, your foreign travels, foreign settlement. Now imagine if the Rahu is here, then it's gonna tell you that how you have to get right spirituality in your mind, how you have to be more spiritual, and you will find very hard to work out on this side. Okay. Rahu, if it is badly placed, it's gonna expand your expenses, and if your expenses are expanding, that means you are losing your income. Once you start losing your income, you are not able to save the income. So that means if 12th house is also bad, your second house again suffers. Just to cross check it, 12th house is a house of foreign settlement. Okay, if that house gets stronger, that means the strength of this house is strong, that means the person is settling in the foreign lands, and the second house will automatically suffer because the second house is the house of your immediate family. You will get far away from your immediate family by foreign settlement. So this confirms that when this house is stronger in its qualities, then you have problems. So this house should be normal, okay. Now let's come down to the main point of Rahu. Whatever I told up to now here was very general things about Rahu, but what actually Rahu does in your horoscope? Rahu is your destinator. Rahu tells you that at certain age of your life You have to take a direction. Your destiny is Rahu. It sounds confusing, but it is true. For example, if somebody's Rahu is placed in 12th house, for example, what does that mean? That this person is supposed to do or improve on this house. And Ketu is here because Rahu and Ketu are always on the axis. So when the Rahu is here, that means the person has to grow more spiritually. This person has to move to the foreign lands and to get more spirituality, or to travel too far from the house to get spirituality and to get moksha. Okay, because Rahu is this birth, what you are living right now, and it tells you, hey, listen, you have to go through me. Okay, but Ketu is the eliminator. Ketu is your past life experiences. So, see here, this is the house of everyday job, everyday life, repetitive work, same thing doing every day, every day, every day. This is the house number 6, sixth house. And Ketu means here that you have had enough of this in the last birth. Now you need to go into solitude by yourself and try to get moksha. You had a lot of litigation, you had a lot of hard work, you had a lot of running around in the previous birth. Okay, but in this birth you have to develop spirituality in yourself. That's how we figure out the purpose of your life, which the Rahu tells. Okay,